Okay.
I'm looking. Let me see it. Walk me through it.
I think the corner is inside the number one to make sure you can reroute it and then get back with the number two.
Start with the defensive line.
The defensive line.
If you don't know, then tell me you don't know.
I think why though.
No, there's no why. Just tell me how it's aligned. If you don't know the alignment, then tell me you don't know. Because right now, this is we're in school right now. Now, if we're in the middle of the season, I'd be cussing you out. But right now, we're in school, so right now we have time to understand and learn. Remember, you were switching the defense. I don't expect you to know it.
Is it for better run fits?
Is the safety involved in the run fit and cover two?
No.
Okay. So I want you. So you're the coach right now for the next minute. What formation do we have?
Two by two formation on offense, right?
Tell me to write a two by two formation.
You have two wide receivers on the
Tell
outside,
me,
right?
tell me to draw it up.
Okay, draw a two by two formation.
Okay. Okay. Now what?
Now draw the defense.
Okay. So you want me to draw defense?
Yeah, cover two defense.
Okay. Cover two defense. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me get different color. If my daughters will stop messing up on my sharpies, man. All right. Here we go. So this is my end, my tackle, my nose, my end, my corner, my nickel, my wheel, my mic, my corner, my free, and my strong. All right. Now what?
Now draw each some zone in responsibility.
So you want? All right. So well, he's a curl flatter. He's
Mm-hmm.
curl flat. Or excuse me, flat defender. I'm sorry. He's a flat defender. Deep half. Deep half. Hey, coach, can you tell me what these three guys do? What the nickel, the Mike, and the wheel do?
The will has a strong hook. The mic has a middle hook, and the sim has a weak hook.
Okay, so Sam under nickel. Okay, so when you say hook, what does hook mean, coach?
It means like a mini zone, like a mini kind of a zone coverage.
We're in a zone anyway, so cover two is already a zone. So what does a hook mean?
I don't really remember.
Okay, so now let's roll into it. So take some notes.
Okay.
We'll get into it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So look, here's the deal. As a safety, you got to be the quarterback of the defense. Everybody will tell you that the Mike linebacker's the quarterback, blase, all that nonsense. That's cute and everything, but here's the deal. At the end of the day, we're the ones who see everything. Okay,
Okay.
so we see it all. All right, that's just the reality. Okay, everyone brings it up. All right. So look, in cover two, where is the most receiver side at? So when you hear me say MRS, MRS stands for most receiver side. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the most receivers at? What side of the formation do I currently have the most receiver side on?
That side right here.
What side? Was that right or left?
Left. Can't really tell on the phone.
That's my right hand right here.
Okay, yeah, left hand.
No, it's right.
Shoot.
Number one, number two, there's the back. Number one, number two, number three. Number one, number two. So my threats, the majority of my threats are on this side of the formation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's first thing. So that means I need to set my strength to that side. Here's my end. Here's my tackle. Here's my nose. And here's my other end. This end is in a five technique. A five technique means he is aligned outside of the offensive tackle.
Mm-hmm.
C gap, basically. Okay. So if we're going to set the strength, that means my tackle is going to align in the three technique. A three technique is essentially the B gap. Okay. So anytime that you have the tackle set to basically the three technique. We're setting the strength that way. Okay. My
Okay.
nose is going to be in a one, which is basically going to be the A gap, B gap, C gap. My end is going to be in the other five, C gap. Okay. This is just a common breakdown. Now, my corner will be here. My corner will be there. My free safety will go away from the strength. The free safety will always go away from the strength, and my strong safety is in his name. Strong safety will go to the strength. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, you can play with a nickel or a Sam. A nickel and a Sam are essentially the same thing. The difference is this is a defensive back. A Sam is just a true linebacker. Okay.
Right.
They do the same responsibility. Now, do you know what an apex is?
No, I don't remember.
Okay. Apex is the difference between the end man on the line of scrimmage, which is this offensive tackle, and the nearest wide receiver. The apex is the middle. This is the apex. Okay, that's the apex. My nickel is going to align in a zone coverage within that apex. Now we can disguise, we can show man, we can do all that, but for general purposes, that's where he's going to align. Okay. So now the nickel is going to give a strength call: strong right, strong right, strong right, Rose, Ricky, whatever the defense coach wants to call it. Now, when he's aligned in the apex, that means we have a C gap player, we have a B gap player, we have a weak A player, we have a weak C player. What are the next open gaps? We have a strong side C gap, we have a strong side B gap, we have a weak side A gap, and as of right now, we have a weak side C gap. What are the open gaps available?
Mm. Strong side A gap.
Huh?
Strong side A gap, right?
We need somebody in that A gap. Who's going to be there?
Should be the mic.
There you go. Mike is now aligned. He is the strong side A gap player. So now, what's the next open gap?
Yeah.
C gap, B gap, A gap, A gap, C gap.
Need the weak side B gap.
There you go, weak side B. So now that means the wheel's gonna have to line here, but we can't do that, can we? We have a displaced number two.
Mm-hmm.
So that means here's the apex. That's the apex. So now my will linebacker needs to align in that apex. So, coach, what happens now? Well, what do you mean, coach? Well, my end is playing the C. I can't have two outside defenders. So now, usually in the defense, you'll give some type of stunt call. You may call it crunch, whatever. We'll send him inside, and now I'm the force player.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that defines the run fit. So this is taken care of. That's taken care of. This is taken care of. That's taken care of, and that gap's taken care of. Force player here. Then our nickel becomes extra in run defense, meaning he's a force player. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, when we talk about hook, so we understand that we're a flat defender. We're a flat defender here. My safety is a half field defender. My safety is a half field defender. In the pass set, when we say hook, really in cover two is going to be more of a wall. We want to be able to wall off number two. So if number two gets vertical, we want to get hands on and have body presence and carry him to the safety. Okay.
Okay.
Now, with that being said, we have to play run. He's a run defender first, run defender first, run defender first. At the safety, you're a pass defender first, pass defender first. You do not have any responsibility for the run. All right. So
Okay.
understand. Let's understand the box. Okay. Do you know what the box means?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What does the box mean?
Means the front seven.
Okay. Front seven. How many people do we have in the box on defense right now?
7 people.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. How many players are in the box offensively?
7.
Yep, 7 if you include the quarterback. If you
Mm-hmm.
don't include the quarterback, how many people are in the box?
6.
Good. Okay, so now we have 7 defenders for 6 possible runners, correct?
Correct.
And for 6 possible offensive players. Now, if we're getting in depth here, but if you add a plus one means running back's going to block, this quarterback's going to carry. So now it's 7
Hmm.
for 7. Okay, so we match that, right?
Right.
All right, now, with that being said, when we get into a pass set, usually in cover two, we're calling cover two for a specific reason. We're calling it for any type of quick game. It's not necessarily our best run game defense, okay?
Okay.
So they want to hit a lot of quick slants. They want to hit some, slant out combos, whatever that is. They want to run some wheels, all the other type stuff. We'll run cover two. All right. But
Hmm.
as this defender, I am dropping off this guy and this guy. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
So my will and my nickel are going to read the same as my safety and free, my strong and free safety. Meaning I'm going to look at number one for my drop. How does that make sense, coach? Well, first things first. As my underneath defense, I know that I can be aggressive because I have help over the top. I am first responsible for the run. The moment that I don't key run, I don't key the run game. Well, actually, let me do it like this. I'm going to make it simpler. I want to make it simpler for you. I don't want to give you too much right now. I know that I'm going to wall off my number two threat. Here's my number one threat, my number two threat, my number one threat, my number two threat. If number two gets vertical, I am going to get depth in my drop. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. If number two flares out, I'm going to sit and hold where I'm at. Because if he's going out, more than likely, he's coming in. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So they are looking for this throw window. The moment I see this flare happen, my eyes immediately get back to the quarterback. Why is that the case when I see him flare like this? Why can my eyes get back to the quarterback right now?
Because he's trying to throw it straight into the end in the dig route. He's trying to throw it straight into that hole.
No, that has nothing to do with that. The reason why, if he runs this quick bubble, I can get back to the quarterback is because who's responsible for that bubble?
Corner.
There you go, corner. Now that means he's vacated my area, which means more than likely this dude is coming into my area. So now the only thing I need to do is take 2 steps back. This is called bait. They are baiting you on any type of throw behind the line of scrimmage. There is not an offense in humanity that wants to throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage. See, people want to claim that they do, but they don't. As a passing offense, the whole point of a pass is to do what? Get the ball down the field.
Right.
Why in God's green earth am I going to throw it behind the line of scrimmage?
Try to get all fancy with it.
So now the reason why you do that is depending on coverage. If my corner is 10 yards off, if I'm heavy inside, okay, I'll throw it quick just to get some quick yardage. But that's not the goal of a passing operation. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay. Now, if he vacates now, I can back up because he's responsible for that. He's over the top of me, and now I can sit in that throw window. So I have 3 defenders. I have 3 defenders for 2 threats. Who are my 2 threats on this side of the formation?
Both wide receivers.
There you go. Those are my 2 threats. Okay. So now that I got my 2 threats covered with my 3 guys, I am good on this side. Okay. So I
Hmm.
have 3 defenders for these 2 threats. How many threats do I have on this side of the field?
You got three.
How many defenders do I need?
You need three.
No, I
Or
need 4.
four. Four.
So 1 defender, 2 defender, 3 defender. Where is my 4th defender going to come from?
Should be the mic.
Mike. Well, coach, he's responsible for the run. Yeah. So what happens if they don't run the football?
Middle hook.
Okay, but who are we dropping off of? What determines his drop?
The running back.
There you go. Running back. Beautiful. So now I'm a flat. I'm a hook / wall. I'm deep. If that running back flares, my eyes go to number 2. So if that running back flares out, my eyes immediately go here. If number 2 vacates, my eyes look for anything back coming this way. The reason the running back players, you know this playing offense, if the running back player is this way, that means the quarterback's progression or read is this side.
Correct.
First read, second read, here's my hot. Does that make sense?
That does.
So now, why does all that matter? In our cover 2 cents, that matters because we have no run involvement, meaning we have to get depth, meaning our keys and our eyes change. Our keys and our eyes change because now we are not focused on what everybody else is focused on. So right here, though, key two, key number three, they're playing run first. We're not playing run first. That allows us the key number one. Since we are not playing run first, we can key number one, and that allows us to determine our drop. Okay, so now, if that allows us to determine our drop, let's get into it even deeper. Right in my corner, my wheel, my mic, my nickel. All right, so now that allows us to determine our drop. Remember, number one gives us a vertical outside, boom, we widen. Outside, we widen. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Okay, so now if number one gives us an inside release, what are we doing?
We just drop straight back.
Right, straight back, basically on the half. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Okay, what happens if number one blocks? Number two blocks. Now what?
Go attack.
No, we hold
Oh shoot.
and we move lateral. Are we involved in the run game?
No.
There you go. So if that ball bounces, boom, here, he better be forcing it inside. My nickel better be forcing that ball inside. My end better never let that ball bounce. But in the occasion that it does, I run the alley. Or what if they block, double team, block out, team, they still here, he fits here, here's the open run lane. The reason why we move lateral is because now that lets us play downhill. That lets us play any inside or outside run. If they go inside, we hit it right now. We already are at 12 to 15 yards deep, our depth. So
Right.
there's no reason for us to back up if they're blocking. Zero. Does that make sense?
That does make sense.
Okay. So what technique is this DN in?
What is he in?
What
Five
technique?
tech?
There you go. What technique is he in?
Four tech?
No.
A three technique.
Yes. What technique?
Three tech.
Good. What technique?
Five.
Beautiful. Now I'm going to erase this, and I want you to coach me now. God, dog, I keep knocking them markers off. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, cover two. What formation am I drawing, coach?
Two by two.
Okay, I'm drawing a 2 by 2 formation. All right, now what am I drawing next?
Now you draw the defense
Okay,
against that look.
okay, where's the alignment?
Both safeties are 10 to 12 yards back.
I want everything starts with the front.
Right. So both edges are N5 technique.
Okay,
You got both D tackles and three tech.
no, we do not.
Oh wait. One tackles and three tech.
Which one?
The right one.
Why?
So you can be in the A gap.
Nope, the three tech is not an A gap defender.
It's a B gap.
So which way is my three technique?
The right side.
Why?
The fit against the running back.
Okay, yes, but simplify it. Why is the three technique set to the right?
Oh, because there's more players there.
Thank you, the strength. There
Duh.
you go. The strength of the offense is here. So where's my one technique?
It's going to be on the left,
Okay.
just on the weak side.
Where do I align as a nickel?
You align at the apex in between the right tackle and the slot receiver,
Good. Where's the mic align?
and the strong side A gap,
There you go. Where's the will align?
right near the slot receiver.
Okay. What's that called?
The apex, so in left tackle and slot.
Good. Corner, corner, free. Beautiful. That's it. Okay. New one. What happens if they give us two tight ends and coach calls cover two? But two tight ends in this formation though. The first tight end is always a Y. Okay.
Okay,
Second tight end is always a U. Got me?
got you.
So now what if we align like this on the offensive side? What is this considered?
The two tight end set, heavy set,
Yeah, but what formation is this called?
21.
No. Well, yeah, well, that's personnel grouping. What formation is this called?
Mm,
Actually, I like that. We're gonna go over that too. Personnel groupings. Let me put that in there. All right, go ahead. You know what formation it's called?
don't remember. Is it like winged?
Slot wing.
Yeah, it's
There's
close.
your there's your wing set. Where is the strength of the formation now?
That way, because there's both
What
tight
does
ends.
that way mean? I don't know what that way means. What does that mean?
Oh wait, running back, receiver, receiver, and two tight ends. Two tight ends to the left. It's still the right side because they have more.
Who has more?
The running back and two receivers.
Okay. So yes and no.
Hmm.
You set the formation, the strength to you always set the strength
Oh, to the tight end,
to
right?
the running formation.
Got you.
So setting the strength, all that means is we're setting our front to where the biggest run threat is. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So that means now, usually what they'll do is if you have a tight end, they'll put the end over the tight end. They'll put the tackle here in the B, the nose in that one, and the end here. Okay.
Okay.
Now, some defenses, this depends. Some defense will still keep the nickel on this side or the Sam on that side. Just depends. Okay. Some defenses will take that corner and that corner will travel. So if you're in the NFL, for example, NFL will take this corner, it'll be corner, corner, free safety. It'll be Sam linebacker, Mike linebacker, Will linebacker, strong safety. Some defenses. So we're still play cover two, still wall, still high here. He's still curl flat, hook, hook. Same thing, just depends. Okay.
Okay.
We're not going to do that for right now. We're going to teach the basics. So right now for the basics, the corner, some usually they would swap. The corner and the safety would swap usually in this formation. The reason why is because the safety is usually the better run defender. So sometimes
Right.
strong safety will set here. He'll set the edge. The corner will be here. Mike will. That'll be the corner, and that'll be the free. The Will would walk out a little bit. Mike would bump over a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
So now if the run comes, the corner's got to fill this alley. Make tackle.
Right.
Okay. You're still playing half. You're still playing flat. You're still playing half. Now the thing about the slot. Here's the difference. If I recognize that it's a slot, how does that affect my drop as the free safety? It affects my drop, but how?
You still go straight back, right?
You know, why?
Because you're already aligned with the receiver.
Yes, but the formation is the field's cut in half
Right.
because they reduced the formation. If they were split, if they were wider, it's different. But now I can go straight back because I don't have as much field to cover.
Got it.
Okay,
Hmm.
so you can do that because you're still you're. I want to make sure I'm not confusing you. So the reason why I can do that is because it's a condensed split. That's the first thing. Now, if he still gives me a wider release, I still need to widen a little bit, but I don't have to get super wide. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Okay. So let's make sure we have that understood. We're still walling here. We're still doing all that. But I just wanted to show you that variation, just so you understand. Like this is the adjustments that you're making.
Right.
This is more game plan too, because I could say, all right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go rob him. We'll still play flat. He's gonna carry a little bit higher. Is different game plan looks. All right.
All right.
Do you understand personnel grouping?
21.
What's 21?
That's the one you just showed me. So the tight end and the wing.
No. Personnel groupings are not formations.
All right.
But when you brought that up, I'm glad you brought that up. What are the personnel groupings? 10, 11, 12, 21, 22. What's another one? You can have 32 if you want to get fancy. See 10, 11,
Yeah.
21, 22, 01. You got 01 personnel grouping. So the first number always speaks to the running backs. The second number always speaks to the tight ends. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
So if I had 10 personnel, that's a 2 by 2. There's the ball, receiver, receiver, quarterback, running back, receiver, receiver. How many receivers I got?
4.
How many tight ends do I have?
0.
Okay, then. So how many running backs I got?
1.
One, zero tight ends. That's 10 personnel. If I said 11 personnel, how many running backs, how many tight ends I got?
Got one tight end, one running back.
There you go. Here's my tight end. Here's my running back. If I said 12 personnel,
Two
now what?
tight ends, one running back.
There you go. So now there's my Y, there's my U, my first tight end, my second tight end. If I said 21 personnel, now what?
Now you have two running backs and one tight end.
There you go. So it's like this. Back, full back, tight end. That's 21 personnel. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay. If I said 22 personnel, now what?
Two running backs, two tight ends.
There you go. Looks something like this.
Some of the 49ers run.
Everything has to equal 5.
Right.
All these numbers have to equal to 5. So I got two running backs, two tight ends. What am I missing?
And receivers.
There you go. There's a receiver. That's 5 guys.
Mm-hmm.
32 personnel. What is that?
Be three running backs and two tight ends.
You're going to get a formation like this.
Is that the wing T?
Yep. And you get a literally formation just like this. Whatever they want to call it. 3 running backs, 2 tight ends. What's 01?
Zero running backs, one tight end.
It's usually an empty formation.
Mm-hmm.
Tight end. What is that? There you go. 01. Quarterback. Boom. Done. That's how that works. So these are the things that you got to be able to understand. Personnel groupings fits. When you get to cover 2, you got to understand the ins and outs of cover 2. You got to understand where your fits are. You got to understand where your adjustments are. All those things matter. That's a racer.